faith, belief in action. Randy Ollis is finding people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and sharing their stories with you. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith, brought to you by Northview Church.
Welcome to the Finding Faith Podcast. I'm Randy Ollis, and on this episode, Mikenley Brown and her father tell George Mallet about how faith brought her through bullying to the American Idol stage. Plus, she sings her song, Bathroom Stall, just for us.
We've got Mikenley Brown. You know her, well, if you're from Newcastle, you know her, but if you watch American Idol, she was up there at the top, and she wowed the judges and the audiences alike. And her father and accompanist Mikenley Brown is also here. I want to talk a little bit about, we saw a lot of your story on American Idol, and it was very emotional. How has the bullying you endured as a child informed your music?
So being bullied and going through what I went through at such a young age, in a way kind of helped prepare me and for the business that I'm in now. Because when you're in music, and honestly when you're in any business, you're going to get hate no matter what it is, no matter what song you release, no matter what the lyrics are, no matter what you look like. Somebody is going to be sitting at home and saying, oh, well, they're not very good at singing, or they're not very good at this, but they're not very good at that. So I think that what I went through prepared me for this and let me know that it is okay to be myself, even though it hurt at the time and I didn't understand it. And obviously it's not something that I wish upon anybody else, but I think it really did help me in a way that it helps me with my music as well.
It's helped form you, but I imagine it was really tough on your old dad.
Yeah.
I mean, when she was enduring an eating disorder and dealing with some really tough times, I'm sure that had to be emotional for you.
It was for me and her mom as well. It's a interesting scenario when it all starts to take place, because with a eating disorder, and Mikenley was always a healthy young lady, and when you get involved in sports and you're a girl and hormones and everything starts to change and you notice weight dropping, it's nothing that you really pay too much attention about until you realize, oh my goodness, you get to this point and you're like, I remember I just put my hand on her shoulder, and you just feel bones, and skin. And there were health issues that go along with an eating disorder. So what happens is, as parents, when you hit that point of there's something deeper, but then the fruit of the issue is showing up in health issues, you focus on that, and you don't necessarily focus on the root. But we got eventually to a point with doctors, with our faith, with God, where we were like, this is it, Mikenley. The doctor told her she was going to die. We had to have that conversation of, you have two choices. You talk to us, or we take you to the hospital on a feeding tube. And then, like she said, just something clicked.
Just clicked, and
well, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm glad it clicked. Let's talk briefly about the American Idol experience. You've got the golden ticket.
Yes, I do.
That got you in front of the judges in person to perform. What was that whole? That had to be a whirlwind.
The whole situation and experience was just out of this world, absolutely insane, and something that I never would have expected. I kind of tried out for the show, not really expecting to go anywhere. So we were actually on our way to family vacation. We go to Destin, Florida every year. And on our way there, Mom was like, I think I just woke up I was taking a nap or something, and she was like, "Hey, Kinley, American Idol's having auditions," and she's like, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And like that's kind of how it was. I'd never performed in front of anybody before, like never on stage by myself. So I lead worship at my church with my family and other people. So I've never been like front and center, and like everybody's focus was on me. So it was like, I just was like, sure, like this probably isn't going to go anywhere. Let's just try it. Well, as I'm getting through, the beforehand Zoom audition rounds, I'm like, okay, wait, this is actually happening. Like as I'm getting through each and every one. And because the Zoom auditions are in your home, it doesn't feel as real yet. So like when they tell you, yeah, you're auditioning for Katie, Luke, and Lionel, it's like, wow, like that's amazing, but it's like, is this really actually happening? I'm sitting in my dining room at home just singing like I usually do. So like whenever I finally got to Nashville to audition, it was like, wow. And
we're gonna end it there because my audience is saying, "Come on, George, let her sing." So I'm gonna exit stage left. The song is "Bathroom Stall."
Yes.
Mikenley Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Some say she's pretty and some say she's not. She wants to return all the trauma she bought. Some say she's too big and some say she's too small. Just another Tuesday crying in a bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Crying in a bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Crying in a bathroom stall. She went to the doctors to see what they'd find. Turns out the diagnosis wasn't all her mind. She's broken, she's bruised, she's too young to be used. They say it's all fables, rip off the labels, 'cause if you don't, girl, you're gonna die. Some say she's pretty and some say she's not. She wants to return all the trauma she bought. Some say she's too big and some say she's too small. Just another Tuesday crying in a bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Crying in a bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. Bathroom stall. I'm the girl in the bathroom stall.
Wow.
I'm Randy Ollis. Thanks for joining me in the Finding Faith podcast. Join me again next time as I share more stories of people who are guided by their faith. If this podcast has touched you, I hope you'll share it with a friend. If you have a story you want to share, go to Life.Style.Live and click on the contact button.
This is Finding Faith with Randy Ollis. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network online at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.